everybody. Welcome back to episode number 4. Hey, hello, Ollie.
Already start of the show, 5 seconds 4.
in. All right, cool.
Let's go. It's game time.
We did a ton of air horns, by the way.
Oh,
Anyways,
we
episode
got
number
sound effects now, guys.
sound effects, and hopefully a better mic. Hopefully it's fixed. So,
Yeah.
all right. Anyways, welcome back to episode number 4.
That was
Again,
brutal.
appreciate you guys all tuning in for this. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Roman, and I have my co-host Matt right here. Again, if you haven't done so already, please like, comment, subscribe.
Oh gosh.
Ollie wants to be part of the
Oh gosh.
podcast like he always does. Oh, there he goes on the table.
He's coming up your ugly ass.
Do whatever you want, buddy.
He is really walking around here.
All right, let's get off. Come on, let's go. Come on.
This is crazy. What a guy.
All right. Anyways, back to the program.
Yes.
Matt, what are we talking about today?
What do we got today? So we're gonna start with the QOTD. We'll go over that.
QOTD.
QOTD.
You're a QT.
That's a compliment.
Zesty, man.
Is that not what we're doing today? I mean, we got a little pink / purple going on in the background today, so
All right.
why not?
Okay, question of the day. What else?
And then we got a little mini segment. We'll talk about our Wednesday morning league, headlined by Marcus, one of the goats.
The goat. Also known as the atomic dropper.
Yes.
In whichever way you want to think
about it. A
about
mug or
that.
T-shirt is coming your way.
Atomic dropper.
Mm-hmm.
I think he ordered koozies. Yeah.
That's so funny. Then our main topic today is going level to level, breaking down what you need to do to get to the next level, the best ways to improve your game, the ways you can get from level to level, what we think are the difference makers, right? Going from level to level. So we're going to go all the way from 3-0 to start to 5-5, basically, right?
Yep.
All the way through,
exactly.
every 0.5 level breakdown. Then we're going to go over the PPA Lakeland. We did a little fantasy draft that we have a bet on. I don't know.
We'll go over that briefly.
Yeah.
We'll kind of touch on who we're expecting to win. Loser will either have to, I don't know, pay $20 or do
Pie in the face.
some sort of punishment. That's to be determined. So, if you guys have any recommendations on pie in the face or any consequences or punishments, please feel free to let us know down below in the comments, and we would love to consider some of them.
Yes. And then our last thing is a listener question about shoes.
Brought to you by Christy.
Christy Messenberg.
Love Christy Messenberg. She's the goats.
Mm-hmm. Can't have too many goats.
Not too many goats. That's absolutely true. Okay. So, all right, let's hop straight into this.
QOTD.
QOTD.
Are we going to play the song that we choose?
No, we're not due to copyright issues.
Really? Dude, what kind of BS is this?
Okay. We are going to play 10 seconds of the song.
Is that what we get? Can you look up the actual copyright rules right now so we don't get sued?
How long?
Not that
can
anyone
I play a
important is going to listen to this, but, you know, you never know.
According to AI, there's no set limit, and even a short clip of a song can infringe on copyright. So we are not going to play any music.
Can we play the first 5 seconds?
How about you sing it?
that was good.
All right. So, anyways,
do you want to
question
start?
of the day is, what would be your walkout song for pickleball?
Yeah. Are you going to start or do you want me to start?
Just ate my mic there.
Yummy.
I will start. My walkout song would be So Fresh, So Clean
So Fresh
by
so
Outkast.
Clean. Okay.
Hello
there.
I think it's a good hype song. I think it's a song that everyone or most people know, at least. And it's just a good song in general. Outkast is really good. An older group, but there's really no rhyme or reason on why I chose them.
Are you an old head when it comes to music?
No, I actually like more of like Travis Scott, Drake, actually more
Interesting
Kendrick.
that you mentioned those two, as those are both in my song.
See, because I'm not.
Oh, you were a psychic. Wee.
Okay. what is your walk-up song?
My walkout song would be "Sicko Mode" by Travis Scott and
Sicko
the
Mode.
aforementioned Drake from Canada,
I just took a
from
Xan.
Toronto.
13 hours till
Had
I
me
land.
out like a light. Checks
Hey.
over stripes. That's hey. The beginning of that song is iconic.
Is it?
You know what I'm talking about? I do that really bad.
Okay. I actually have a funny story. Kind of, it's gonna take a minute. So
Do we have a minute? Go ahead. I give you permission.
I was playing with Aram on Sunday. All right. No. Get off.
This
off.
dog, man.
Hey, off. No.
He is trying so hard to get on the chair.
I was playing with Aram this last Sunday,
Okay.
and he brings his speaker, like a small speaker,
Yep.
and puts it on the court, which is awesome.
That's sweet.
And he started playing I Know by Travis Scott. Actually, it was Friday night, and he started playing I Know by Travis Scott, and I was like, dude, I love this song.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like, he was like, it's 5 a.m. and I'm drunk right now. Can we, okay, beep. Anyways, for our little fantasy thing on Sunday, he apparently made a playlist called Roman. And it was just a whole bunch of bangers. That
Really?
So shout out to my boy E,
That's sick,
taking
dude.
care of me with
That's
good
sick.
music and stuff. So
Did you
yeah.
play well with this
I
music?
played very well.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the key, man.
I think music has a big factor. So actually, another funny thing is one time when I was playing in the championship, I think it was for Stars, Stripes, and Smashes. You were doing your speech, so the music was off, and I was playing really bad. And then someone turned the music back up, and then I started popping off.
No way.
It was actually
vibes were
Thriller
high.
by Michael Jackson.
Your Thriller
It
by
was-
Michael Jackson got you going, bro?
I just needed some sort
You
of...
are an old head.
I needed some sort of audio. I hate playing...
Shout out Michael Jackson because we had one of our
editor. I need a top hat on Matt right here, please. Please edit a top hat right away. Thank you.
please not. I'd like to have my backwards hat. Our best reel had to do with Michael Jackson.
That's true.
Mark
It's,
Steenison.
Mark Steenison.
Hitting the Michael Jackson.
Shout out number 3 to Mark Steenison.
Too many shouts to that guy. We got to keep it under
We won't mention Mark Steenison anymore
for the rest of time.
for the rest of time. Okay, Sicko Mode, cool. Yeah, that's kind of all we had for the question of the day. Question for you guys is, what is your walkout song? Leave it in the comments below. I think walkout songs can really hype you, which shows a lot of personality, and I think everyone enjoys a little music when they play. So leave it in the comments below. We're excited to hear what you guys want to say about that. So jumping into our next segment, something I kind of wanted to talk about was our Wednesday league. It is 6 a.m. Brought to you by... It's a committee of people. It is the chairperson is Brian Marcus.
Director of Player Personnel.
Director of Player Personnel is his title. And then you have Rich
Powell. Yep.
Okay. What's his title?
I think Operations.
Yep. He brings the balls, he brings the clipboards, he gets everything ready. And Ryan Funfar is the treasurer.
Yes.
And then, do we have someone else?
Yeah.
Crutch
there's-
isn't part of it, is it? Is he?
Crutch?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
No.
One more person.
God, let me look this up really quick. There
Okay.
is one more person, I'm pretty sure.
So, anyways, just a quick rundown of the league for those of you that
Barber,
don't know.
right?
Oh yeah, Barber.
He's
a
the
numbers guy.
mathematician.
Yes,
He's the stats man.
he's a statistical analysis Statistical
Is that what you're going to call it?
analyst. Yes.
Statistical analyst.
Statistical analyst. Senior statistical analyst. We like to promote some.
Can we actually give him a junior title?
Junior
Business Development Statistical Analysis in training.
Not business development. Junior statistical analyst
In training.
intern.
A junior intern.
Junior intern.
You're welcome, Barber.
Mr. Aaron Barber is our junior statistical analyst intern. Yes, that is it.
Okay.
Anyways, just a quick rundown of the league. It is a really competitive league. I would say it usually like bottom. I'm bottom and I'm a 4-0. Somehow I snuck into the league. Anyways, I would say gameplay is on average 4-5 plus ish on average. Maybe,
oh, for sure.
Yeah. If
Yeah.
you average everyone out, it's a 40-person league. We play every Wednesday, usually around an 8-person session. 8-week session. And it's like an individual ladder league.
Yep.
But we have a different scoring system.
Yep.
Won't get into that or anything, but really fun league. Brought to you by Brian Marcus. He actually finds all of the players, so he does a lot of the recruiting. Finds all the high level players. We have people driving from where's Brody from? Cambridge.
Cambridge. Yeah.
Cambridge.
Yeah.
I don't even know where that is.
I have no idea either.
We got Stephen Will coming from Apple Valley area.
Yep.
So we got people driving 45 minutes ish for a 6 a.m. league, which is crazy. But that's what makes the level really good. So yeah, just kind of wanted to give a big shout out to Brian Marcus. We appreciate everything he does for that. Does a lot of work, finds all the players and finds all the subs too. So
Yeah, he does a really good job.
yeah,
The subs, honestly, is the most ridiculous thing.
It's the hardest part because
Yeah,
he's
hardest
reaching
part.
out to people every week, making sure that we have enough people.
It's like
and
last minute subs.
Yeah.
That
Yep.
throws a wrench in it.
So yeah, big shout out to Brian Marcus, one of the best guys I've ever met.
Yeah.
And his nickname is Atomic Dropper. You could think about that in multiple ways, but I think Atomic Dropper, besides the toilet, is he'll get 1 out of 100 really, really good drops.
1 out of 100. You hear that, Marcus? You hear that?
Okay, usually it's like 1 out of 10, but in all reality, it's an insane drop that most people will reach or something, and it's very hard. And then you won't get it into the net. You'll miss the ball, whatever. And then he's always like, "What shirt size are you?" And he sent us a picture of like shirts and stuff.
And it's right after you missed the shot, too.
It's right after. I mean,
I'll send you a mug.
Yeah, he got Tim once, Tim Skya, and before Marcus even said anything, Tim was like XXL.
That's really funny.
Tim already knew it was coming. So.
He knew it was coming.
No, Marcus is a really funny guy. The guy with 2 first names.
Never trust anyone with 2 first names, by the way. And he is a perfect example.
So we're just gonna talk about that league really quick.
It's a sweet league.
Yeah, Matt, give us a rundown on the top court.
So top court, we got me, Jen Tavernier, who's obviously a credible player. I would say she's 5'5" to 5'7", probably.
Insane.
Yeah, she's
Insane.
disgusting. Brody Bakken.
Oh, Brody got up there.
Yep.
Okay.
And then Aiden Hall.
Aiden, nice.
Stephen Will, who's the lead pro at Lucky Shots. Marshall Stutz, great player.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we have Gene, Aaron Barber. I mean, we have like 4 7s, 4 8s down on like court 4 or 5.
Yeah, I mean, that's incredible.
Like Nick
play.
Tran, who won 4-5 to 5-0, I think it was. He's
Yep.
down court 5.
That's crazy.
Nuts. There's a lot of talent in this league, and so it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, this is my first session, and I've been playing for 7 weeks, and I get destroyed every week. But
Correct?
I guess I can already tell I get so much better just from playing higher levels. So, yeah, this is one of my favorite leagues. I hate the mornings.
Oh my God. I wish it was 7 to 9 or something. That would be a lot better.
Yeah. But it honestly makes it worth getting up for because the level's so good and stuff. So, again, shout out to the board of directors that we mentioned earlier. Without you guys, we could not be doing it. So,
Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you, ladies,
gentlemen,
for all of your hard work,
gentlemen,
especially
ladies and gentlemen.
Junior statistical analyst intern, Barbs. Cool. All right, moving on to our next segment. Matt, what do you want to talk about for our next segment?
So this is going to be our main topic for today's pod. Again, going from 3-0 to 5-5, best ways to improve your game. So we're going to start out with going from a 3-0 to a 3-5.
Unfortunately, I can't do anything beyond a 4-0. So I will take the
Why
leads.
is that? Do you want to?
I will shut up. I will take the lead on the 3-5 to
3-0 to 3-5.
3-0 to 4-0. 3-0
Go ahead.
to 3-5, then 3-5 to 4-0.
Huh.
All right.
Go right ahead, sir.
Starting out 3-0 to 3-5.
So this is your probably a little below average player.
Okay. I think 3-0 to 3-5 is when you're first starting out. You're hopefully relatively athletic, and let's say you understand the game, but you don't know positioning. It's mainly bangers.
Yes.
It's a lot of...
You don't know what a third shot drop is.
Yep, exactly. You don't know how to dink.
No,
it's
don't
a
even
lot
know what
of
that
just
is.
Overhead smashes, a lot of serves into the net, all that type of stuff.
Yes,
so,
a lot of mistakes.
This is kind of the range that I like to focus on, like the basics of what a third shot drop is. Just trying to learn about spacing, positioning, communication, and just kind of how to play the game as a whole. I think in this level, there's often too many times that people try to hit winners all the time, where you could just take your time and just get the ball in. I think biggest thing about 3-0 to 3-5 is just building that consistency, making sure that you get the ball in and letting other people make mistakes. Because at that level, people make a ton of mistakes because you're learning, right?
Of course.
Which is a good thing to do. It's okay to make mistakes, but everyone else is already making those mistakes. So if you want to win games, the biggest thing is just keep the ball in, keep the rally going, and let them make their own mistake. And another thing is just like recording your match. And I think recording a match can go a long way in every single level.
Every level.
So
100%.
I will touch on that a little more later down the road. But this is 3-0 to 3-5. We're just going to breeze kind of quickly through that because there's not really too much to it. Biggest thing to highlight is just spacing, positioning, and just keeping the ball in, being consistent.
Yeah, at that level, you don't have superior control over the ball, so you should be hitting a lot of shots down the middle.
Yep.
Down the middle.
Yep.
Returns down the middle.
Sure.
Thirds down the middle. A lot of shots down the middle. If you try for the lines, you're going to miss so many easier shots, and you're just giving away points. So in the middle in general in pickleball is a very good strategy, even in higher levels. So that way you can't miss left or right. You can miss long or short, I guess, but going for the middle would be probably like my number one suggestion.
Sure. Absolutely.
For that level.
Yeah. Okay. And then moving on to the 3-5 to 4-0 level.
This is an interesting level.
It is, because I think people are kind of all over the place with this level. In terms of like you're kind of developing your own game.
Yep.
And your own style.
Yep.
So this is kind of where I think people learn how to drive. You decipher whether you want to drive or drop, just kind of depending on the ball hit back to you. So this is where I think a lot of people should start drilling and really start working on their drops. I think the 3-5 to 4-0 is where you get the most practice on your drops. You really work on resets, and it's just a lot of like soft game and everything else too. And then this is a lot more of, okay, now I'm playing a game, but there's certain patterns, right? So if I speed up with my 2E, I can expect the ball coming back to my forehand, just like a triangle.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that's like if you're on the left or not. And if a lot of you don't know, there's a big triangle effect, and it's just kind of basic physics. But if you speed up a ball going towards the middle, you can expect it going towards your other side of your body.
Mm-hmm.
So just that's something to kind of learn, and then just it's a lot of the games is pattern recognition and understanding and anticipating where the ball's going to be. But this is a good one where you can start dropping. You can start dropping from the middle to their backhands. I would just work on consistently getting drops in. I wouldn't really worry about where your drops are going. And then I would also work on consistency with your drives as well too.
For sure. Keeping them low.
Exactly. Yeah, keeping them low, making them
trajectory is very important.
Exactly. And I think this is where a big thing that I learned is where to combo on a drive drop combo. So a third shot drive, fifth shot drop, or if you just need a third shot drop and then that type of stuff. That's kind of where you learn how to combo based on what the ball is on. Because sometimes you can hit a 60% drive and then you can get up to the kitchen really easily. So,
yeah, I would say like the combo of third and fifth I would say that's more close to the 4-0 level.
Yeah.
Aiden does that really well. He takes a lot off his drive just to get it low shot over the net, cause the other team to at least have to think about it. And then he'll make that fifth shot a lot easier on himself. He does a really good job of that.
Yeah.
Whereas I just try to wail on it. I'm a little more.
You're a little 3-5.
I just go for it.
3-5 forever.
Shout out to CO. Chris
but
Olsen.
this is also somewhere that you don't get winners off of your drives. In the 3-0 to 3-5, yeah, you might get quite a few winners off.
Yeah,
of your
they're going to miss
drives,
a lot of them for
but
sure.
a lot of people at this level will just smash your drive back, and then you're just kind of stuck in no man's land. So the last thing I wanted to add with this is you really learn a lot about positioning, and you learn a lot about where you should be on the court, when you should get up to the kitchen, when you need to get up there, or when you're late. And then it's just a lot of just kitchen presence. You're not quite dinking for 10, 15 points.
Not yet.
Balls of rally. But yeah, I think just getting up to the kitchen, understanding when resets are getting there, but not quite there, and just kind of learning how to transition to the kitchen, from the baseline to the kitchen, what shots to take, and just biggest thing for me was positioning to get to that next 4-0 level.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think so. You're a 3-0, you probably don't even know what a dink or a third shot drop is. 3-5, you know about them, but you really haven't drilled on them. You haven't really practiced them.
Yep.
Then getting up that 4-0, now you're starting to really develop the third shot drop, and you're developing dinks.
Sure.
So if you're stuck at like 3-7-5-ish, really focus on the soft game.
Yeah.
That's my recommendation, to get up to a 4-0 level. I think for you, so many people recently within the last like 2 months, because you were stuck between that 3-5 and 4-0 for a while.
Yep.
And you finally eclipsed that. I think a big reason why somehow you cooked the books, by the way.
Wow.
Don't know how you did that. You're more like a 3-2.
It's crazy.
3-5 at best. We're both 3-5 at best, apparently. But a lot of people were mentioning how much better your dinks have gotten. So I think
who said that?
A lot of people, like multiple people.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Like who?
I'm sure it was like Marcus in that kind of realm.
Okay.
Where they're like, they played with you on Mondays too, and that early morning they're like, dude, yeah, Roman's like, he's just consistent.
Really?
I think like a couple months ago, especially I think you were struggling with like hitting 3, 4, 5 in a row. Now you can do that comfortably.
Yeah.
At the net. So I think that's why you've progressed.
Whoever told Matt that, feel free to tell me that too.
You don't have to tell him that. Don't inflate his ego. He doesn't need that.
No, I'm not. I don't have a big ego. I don't think. At least I hope not. But
No, you don't.
Feel free to tell me.
Yeah, feel free. Yeah, and then so in that 375ish, you're trying to, if you're stuck on that, trying to get that 4-0, work on dinks that short game, and then learning about resets in the transition zone.
Yeah.
Transitioning from that. Because your third shot drops at that level, you're working on them, so they're not great.
Yep.
So they're probably floaty. They're probably pretty inconsistent. They're probably a little too deep a lot. So you get stuck in the transition zone. So eclipsing that 4-0, now you're like, once you get past the 4-0, or if you want to get above that, that's when you're really working on your transition zone, your resets.
Sure.
Drill would be great. Drill would be 7-11. To work on that, you should be hitting a third shot and then, getting like 2-3 more balls in the transition zone back into the kitchen to get up to past that 4-0. So, yeah, work on your dinks, work on your soft game, resets, all that.
Yeah. And okay, moving on to 4-0 to 4-5.
Yeah.
I don't have much experience in this just because I'm not there yet, according to Duper. I obviously play with a lot of higher level guys that just destroy me all the time. But
so how about you provide kind of
and I'll go really
theory
quick.
on what you think, what you see from other people that have gone to a 4-5.
Yeah.
That you're missing out maybe.
Yeah. And this won't take me long because I'm not there yet, so I'm still learning.
You have some insight though on what you've seen.
Yeah, exactly. So in our league today, I recorded my gameplay and then uploaded to PB Vision. Again, PB Vision, one of our sponsors. Thank you very much for partnering with us. But for those of you that don't know what PB Vision is, you can record your gameplay, you can upload it to their website, and then it'll actually break down their analytics using AI. So it talks about like third shot drop consistency,
shot quality,
like how fast you get to the kitchen,
how deep your serves are,
exactly, heat wave and stuff too. So biggest thing that I learned about that today, and I actually talked to Matt about this earlier when we went over my stats together, was I thought my serves and returns were probably one of the better parts of my game, and according to the analytics, they were not great. I mean, they were fine, but they weren't as good. They weren't as deep as I thought they would be. So I think the 4-0 to 4-5 is.
I continue.
I think the 4-0 to 4-5 is somewhere that you really want to drill in, working on deep serves, deep returns, because there's nothing worse in the world than when you're on your back heel doing a third shot drop and all your weight is behind you because of the return so deep.
Yeah.
Like that gets me so many times, especially like when I hit a good serve, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get to the kitchen so easily. And they just hit a deep return right back. So that's something that I've learned a lot. And I think drilling that is huge because most people, just like I've said this before in other podcasts, is people don't drill their serves and returns. It's just, I think it's kind of weird for people to do that, or that's what they think. But I think it needs to be a lot more normal. And I think a lot more people need to do that.
Yeah.
But this level, my theory is I think it's a lot more just, okay, I'm a lot more consistent on my third shot drops. I'm going to get to the kitchen and I'm going to start dinking. A lot of it's just like backhand slice dinking, some topspin dinking. Forehand.
You're probably starting to work on it.
Yeah. But it's not like you're pushing. I think the 4-5 to 5-0 is where you're starting to push people around and like you're pushing people wide, you're pushing people inside, you're really moving people around. But I think in the 4-0 to 4-5, it's a lot more of just being consistent, getting the ball over the net, and just kind of placing it in the court. But you don't really think about strategically where you want to place the ball, how you can put topspin or roll someone off. So that's kind of my theory. What do you think?
I think you're getting to where you need to get to. So the depth on serves and returns are very important, kind of like you touched on. So getting to that 4-0, you're working on resets. They're probably not the greatest. You're working on the transition zone, probably not the greatest. So now if you're stuck at that 4-0, 4-1, 4-2, trying to get to that 4-5, that's where you're really trying to strictly improve big time
Sure.
on those resets and transition zones.
Yep.
Okay. Obviously, the trajectory of your third shot should be getting lower and lower. They should be nice and low, not so floaty. So if they're floaty, they're obviously bouncing high. The opponents can attack that. So you're probably working on trajectory of your third shots getting lower. You're working on that reset and transition zone. You're working on serves depth and then return depth as well. And then something I would personally work on to get to the 4-5 is speed ups. Developing a backhand flick, which I think is a very important shot. And then speed ups off the bounce.
Okay.
So let's say you're 4-1-4-2, you're stuck. Another thing to add in your arsenal is speed ups, backhand flick. You don't see a lot of 4-1-4-2s have a really strong flick or a nice little quick speed up, like hiding the speed up on either side. So to get to that 4-5, that's why I would recommend that you practice those and get better so that you're kind of confusing your opponents and you're keeping them on their toes.
Sure.
Because if you're working on your dinks, that's totally fine and you hit a bunch over, but then eventually what you should be doing is taking a dead dink and really speeding that up at some, let's say it's the person's, right shoulder so they have to chicken wing.
Yep.
So working on that's big time as well. I think Joey Swanson's actually a really good player here. So he's like a 4-2. Okay. I would say he's been stuck there now. He doesn't play 4 or 5 times a week. So, but I think he has really good third shot drops. But it's that like 5th, 7th, 9th, 11th shots getting up to the kitchen where if I hit that like 4th shot back to him, he might miss that, or the 7th. Like he's not consistently getting up to the kitchen.
Sure.
On that drop. So for him, like specifically getting up to that 4-5 is really perfecting that transition zone and resets. And I would practice like 7-11. Why it's so good is because you can practice resets that hit the ground and then you kind of delicately hit that back in the kitchen, or absorb that contact and use their pace to get that back in the kitchen, or you take it out of the air and you kind of cut it a little bit and have a nice crisp floaty drop in there, and then you're putting pressure on the other team. So right in the kitchen. So work on those to get up to the 4 or 5 level. That's my suggestion. That's hot take.
Okay.
Drilling is really important. Really, really, really important. Anything 4-0 to 4-5-5 right now, you should be drilling for sure. You shouldn't just be playing games.
One more thing I want to add before we move on is speed ups, but learning how to counter. Man, the last month I would speed up and I'd be like, that's a winner. And just boom, ball back my face. And that's how I learned so quick of like, okay, these guys can actually counter and like be ready. So that's where I need to be ready to counter their counter.
The triangle.
The
pattern.
So yeah, I think that's another big thing is just as soon as you speed it up, be ready. Just expect it to come back. And that's just a good habit to have anytime you're above a 4-0. Because I think people's hands are so much faster. So let's move on to 4 or 5 to 5-0.
So we have kind of a note of sharpening the mental game aspect of it. So 4-5, you're at a 4-5 level. You're probably playing in quite a few tournaments. You got that tournament experience under your belt. Now it's time to really kind of sharpen
these medals. Oh.
Yeah, it says 3-0 on a couple of those. I wonder who those are from.
I think it's 2-5. Most of
Is that mine?
We paid a lot to get these, by the way.
How much did we pay?
Like $4,000.
500 a medal.
500 a medal. Good math.
Yes. So sharpening that mental game, that means figuring out what keeps you calm under pressure and dealing with pressure, on a 9-10 game, 10-10 game. And you experienced this 3 times today. It was 10-10.
10
and it's win by 1 today.
Exactly.
So
it was crazy. It's a lot more pressure. I I'm pretty cold under pressure.
Oh, you're ice cold.
I don't really crack. I just kind of play like it's just another point.
Yeah.
I obviously do get a little more tense, so
Everyone does.
which is normal. But it's me. It's just like, well, you know what? I'm gonna do the best I can right here, and if I mess up, I'm gonna learn for the next game, and I'll figure it out then. But
Yeah, I think one really important thing about being under pressure is a lot of times, A, you get out of your element and you stop doing what got you there.
exactly.
And then B, like you're you do the paddle taps, sometimes you tap the fence. People like stop doing that because they're so nervous and they're so tense.
Yeah.
Wow. A little squeaky guy down there. What you doing there? Here's the toy that Ollie's got right now.
He wants to play fetch. He loves that toy.
Does he really?
He loves those.
Hey, Ollie.
Yep.
He missed.
Well, he doesn't catch
What a
everything.
clown. What a clown.
We'll bring it back too.
Bro.
So now you just started a demon.
Justin
Yep,
Ollieson.
There he goes. There
he is.
He's waiting
got
for
it.
you to throw it. Okay.
Should have. So yeah, dealing with that under pressure. So don't go away to what you got you there, and don't go away from your little ticks, your things that kind of calm you down.
Yeah.
Keep doing those. Throw out that once it gets down to the wire.
Throw out.
Did I say that?
Throw out.
Throw out.
That's great English.
Throw out. There you go. You're welcome.
Throw out. Okay, buddy. Oh boy.
Where
Back at it.
So we got Theosaurus. We got Upclimb.
And throw out.
And throw out. So throw out this podcast, dude.
Podcast.
Podcast.
Good day, mate.
Right. Shall I start speaking British? I have a pretty decent British accent.
No.
You want some crumpets and tea?
Crumpets and tea?
Harry Potter. Harry,
I'm in danger.
go play some Quidditch, Harry. Quidditch. So I think a huge part of getting to 4-5 to 5-0
5-0. 5-0.
continuing it is footwork and hands battles. I would put those right in there. So that means using your quickness and agility to get to balls in the transition zone, because people have so much more spin once you get to that 5-0 level, so much more topspin, so much more backspin. So you have to get to those balls early so that you set your feet and that you're set for that knock shot. Instead of a lot of people, they watch the ball and they don't move to it. So it's moving to that ball, pretty much moving to the ball before they even hit it, anticipating that shot and really getting low for that so you're ready.
Yeah.
And then kind of like you were alluding to earlier with the patterns. Pew, pew, pew. Are you doing that one?
Oh, it's an applause.
Oh. Can I get a pew, pew? Yeah, there we go. Okay, I deserve that. For a mid-tier word. So yeah, hands battles, kind of drilling that with a partner that you have and working on that. Patterns and just hand speed in general, reaction time, getting used to those kinds of shots. There's so many points at the 5-0 level. Almost every single point ends up at the net. And a lot of them, you're not missing very many dings. So a lot of them are in the air. They're hands battles.
Yeah.
So really, really, really work on that. Drill specific patterns. And then maybe one other thing is working on elite speed ups. So not just speed ups, elite speed ups. So it's two-ease off the bounce where you're taking like Hayden Patrick style. Forehands off the bounce where you're hiding at the last second and then you can flick anywhere. And then choosing very specific spots.
I'll give you $20.
The opponent to hit too.
If you can, get me a shout out from Hayden Patrick. Either that's option 1 or 2.
You're talking about from the PPA that I'll be going to.
Yep. Or 2. I'll give you 30 if you get him a shout out.
He's not on there.
Shoot.
I just remember that.
Shoot. Never mind. I redact all that.
God. He's my guy too. That's gotta be. I
That's
think that's my
disappointing.
favorite player
Okay.
on tour. Let's think of one other person.
Realistically, I think Gabe
Um,
Tardio would be a good one.
Gabe would be pretty good. He's just so quiet.
He is quiet.
Tyson.
Tyson would be good.
It'd almost be too easy. That guy just wants to talk your ear off. I love Tyson.
would be kind of fun.
I have talked to Tyson before.
Ooh,
so
Diascu would be sick
Diascu?
because he's
Okay.
nice.
I'll go either Tyson or Diascu.
Okay.
Okay.
$20 for me for a shout out and $30 for a shout out to the podcast.
Okay. So you specifically and then pod.
Yes.
Okay.
Just take a video and just be in the video with him.
Got you.
Be
Do
like,
a
"Hey,
selfie.
Can you give a shout out to my friend?
I'm a little fanboy. Can I?
Hello, fanboy.
Oh my gosh. Can I take your photo and like a video?
Anyways, what were you saying?
Yeah, getting up to that 5. So I've already given my recommendations. We also have nutrition, recovery, and mental rest days on here. I actually really like that. I'd almost say that's like when you're
I'm the brains behind
really-
this whole content channel.
that's extremely false.
Let's be real.
You don't say words like alluding.
We're only giving you treats because we're impressed that you actually have 2 brain cells.
Thank you. Thank
This is
you so
just
much.
the standard for me, buddy.
Hey, at least I have 2. If I had 1, like some
Then
people,
you would not.
who has 1 brain cell? Corey Walquist? Just kidding, Corey. We love you.
All right, moving on.
He leaves me food every day and I eat it without saying anything. Protein bars.
Human trash.
I
can.
think he just looks at how skinny I am and he's like, here, I'll just leave this for you.
Okay, to be fair, yesterday I had a protein bar because I was very hungry. And I know Corey brings those in. So
Yeah, he does.
Big shout out to Corey.
Thank you, Corey, for
providing food for
I mean,
us.
it's not working clearly. I'm not. I'm still very skinny.
Okay. Anyways, you liked nutrition, recovery, and mental rest
Okay.
days.
So I want you to go over from your perspective as to what you've seen from me on those 3 topics.
Okay, nutrition.
Because you've talked about them.
Nutrition. Usually, I see Matt with a cup of black coffee almost every day.
Okay.
So it is coffee, but it doesn't have like creamer. It doesn't have sugar, which is really good. Which is really good, especially if you drink that daily. The other thing is he does have a weak spot for sweets and donuts, which is fine if it's in moderation.
However, what's my rule?
15 donuts a day. You big back.
Okay, I have 2 rules. A, closer to a tournament, I stop. No more donuts. B,
When? Like a week out?
usually a week to 2 weeks. 2, I do not eat them at night. I always eat them in the morning because that's when your digestion is the fastest. It's a major key. Major key alert, DJ Khaled. Can we get a bow bow?
Shout out to Dr. Matt Hogdahl. Please don't visit him.
Called me the doctor. Doctor. Okay, recovery. What do I do for recovery?
Recovery, he likes to go to an ice bath and the sauna. Cold plunge.
Transport me there.
Cold plunge, which is really good for you.
Very good for
Because-
inflation, especially.
Inflation of gas
Inflammation. God damn it.
prices.
I said inflation.
You never know. Inflation of muscles. Well, we're back to 1 brain cell. This is awful.
I have been exposed. So now we've gone Theosaurus.
Upcline.
And
Throw out.
Okay. I think inflation has to be.
That's.
Do you think Theosaurus or inflation was worse?
I think inflation. See, the thing is like, you do have good words sometimes, but I feel like before the podcast, you're like, hey, ChatGPT, what are some words that I can implement into the podcast to make me sound smart? And then you memorize like 5 words. And then inflammation was one of them, but you accidentally said the wrong one.
Do you notice how always coming to my side right now?
Because you're
Matt,
because you're sad.
I sense that you're sad.
And I sense
Ollie,
that you're the beta.
I need your loving right now. Thank you.
He senses that you're the beta boy, and he's trying to help you.
Yes. Thank you, Ollie. What a guy.
Hopefully, you don't get any inflation, Ollie.
I actually, appreciate Ollie for his friendliness, unlike you, who only amplifies my
Dumbness,
indiscretions.
Well, when I said I'm the brains behind our channel,
You really meant it.
I-
I'm clearly not. Let's be clear on something.
not much going on. He's literally staring in the camera. Literally.
Yeah, I do a lot of cold plunges. Yes, it's funny because I do eat some candy, of course. I have a sweet tooth and donuts, but I do it at specific times, and I'm not, I do it in moderation, even though people
Everything in moderation is totally okay.
For sure.
100%.
And
And it's not fair to you or anyone if you eat. Let's say if you used to eat junk food like pizza and you just completely stopped it because you're trying to lose weight or whatever, you're trying to cut, you're trying to be healthy, because your body's going to start craving it. So it's okay to have it once every 2 weeks or so, as long as you don't overdo it.
Right.
Then that's totally fine.
Right. 100%.
And if I do something like that, I'll be like, okay, you know what? I'm going to have a slice of pizza, but I'm going to drink extra water because of it. So you kind of try to find ways to balance it out.
Yeah.
too. So
Like have a side of fruit or something, which I do at work a lot. Gotta get that fruit.
You do.
One more quick thing I'll add with that is this is a sort of side topic.
You see?
Holy cow, Ollie. He's sniffing my keyboard, dude.
Gross fingers.
Yeah, I guess. Must be a strong scent.
All right.
Yes, I eat donuts. But honestly, the sugar content of donuts isn't too high, like 15 grams. People drink pop all the time, right? They'll have like 60, 70 grams in one bottle. They'll have a bunch of, the candy I eat are usually like minis or something very, very low. So I do watch that. I do. I'll go to the store and I'll look at the sugar basically of everything. So just knowing that if I have too much, it's really bad for inflammation. Did you see that? I got it correct that time. Did you see that? I'm improving. Improving, inflammation, inflation. The 3 I's.
The inflation of muscles. Gotta go to the cold plunge for the inflation of muscles.
Here comes an Instagram reel.
Oh boy! All right. Let's move on to the last level, 5-0 to 5-5.
5-0 to 5-5. So I think one really important thing is taking things away from opponents by watching them, right? So like Sammy Lee, for example, he's 6-0 plus level. I have taken a lot of things from his game I'll look at like specific wrist movements that he's doing at the kitchen line. I'll look at how he's holding the paddle. I'll look at his positioning. Like sometimes when I'll be watching previous like PPA tour videos, like YouTube of Ben Johns and stuff, I'll pause and play over like 4 or 5, 6 times of the same play because I'm looking at like very specific wrist angles. I'm looking at how he's positioning his feet, where he's looking for that next ball. So I get pretty in depth with that. And I think that's really important to take away because at that level, everyone's so good that you have to find ways on you have to find patterns. You have to find weaknesses in your opponents that you can exploit. Like if a shot works on Ben Johns, it'll probably work on anyone else. So then you should learn that shot and develop it into your own game as well. Finding out paddles and fine tuning those, seeing where you can put lead tape, all that, customize your paddle, because at that level it does matter a lot. Right now, that's the one I'm using right now, the Agassi, and I still got to find out. I'm gonna move that lead tape because I don't think it's perfect yet. So I gotta fine tune that as well. But yeah, recovery, all that good stuff, and really try to find players at, let's say you're a 5-0, try to find partners at the 5-3 to 5-5 level you can train with and drill with and play against. And then film watch over your film, see whether they're doing better than you, and then work on your weaknesses.
Yep.
If it's dinking, if it's, drives, whatever it is. Again, most of it's hand battles and like footwork and positioning. I'm always continually working on those, and I need to improve on those to get to that 5.5 level. So
yeah.
That's pretty much all I have for that. Do you have any insight on any of those? Like, is there things you see on TV that you're like, geez, like I need that?
Biggest thing,
like Tui speed ups, like Tui dinks, has taken my game, I would say, to a new level because they're getting more consistent on the left side, and I can hide that speed up and speed it up at someone's shoulder. And I'm winning a lot of points right now off that. So that's something that I found that I've worked on and gotten better at.
Yeah. Biggest thing that I just want to touch base on is especially the 4.0 to, I don't know, 5.5, 6.0, any level is very beneficial, but just recording your games. Whether it's using a facilities recording, if they have PB Vision hooked up, bringing your phone in, a GoPro, anything. It's super easy to just get your phone out there, record 15, 20 minutes of one game. It's probably best if you do multiple games with different people. And I really try to do like competitive games. Open play is fine, but you're not going to get the best results of like a different mix of competitive games. But biggest thing for me that's for sure gotten me to the next level is just recording gameplay, watching it back, looking at my positioning, looking at my footwork, and just analyzing what I'm doing wrong and what I'm doing really well. When I first started recording, it's the cringiest thing in the world. Like, it's like gross.
So like watching yourself play. Yeah.
It's just weird. And then eventually you get over it. But I used to think I moved my feet a lot. And I would ask you and you're like, nope, you have cement bricks for feet. And I was like, no, I don't. And then I would watch my gameplay and I'd be like, cement bricks.
Yep.
That's
confirmed.
That's sick. So
confirmed.
And yeah, it's just a lot of just like seeing what you do well, like your movement on the court. Because when you play, it's so different than when you watch it. Because there might be an amazing hands battle, like even a 10-shot hands battle, and it's insanely fast in real life for you. And then you watch, and then there's a big put away or something, and you watch it in person or on film, and you're like, wow, this is slow motion. And it's like that put away was like the babyest put away I've ever done. So I highly recommend everyone to just take out a phone, get a tripod, get something that clips to a fence, and just record your gameplay. I promise you, if you watch it, break it down, it'll get you to that next level. And the best part is that it's free.
Yep.
It costs nothing. Everyone has a phone. All you really need
is no
tripod,
cons.
like
zero cons.
And then you watch it, you cringe, you fix it, and then you delete it. And then what's really cool, and a big reason I wanted to start our channel was get some footage of our gameplay. And then in the next 2 years, we'll watch it back and be like, wow, we've gotten significantly better. So
true.
It's really, really, really cool to see the progress of your game. So
100%. I like it.
Yeah, that's kind of all we have for increasing different skill levels incrementally on Duper. If you guys have any specific levels that you guys want us to go more in depth in, please leave a comment or DM us and let us know so that we can reach that in future videos. But moving on to our next segment, we're going to quickly do a listener question. This question is brought to you by Christy Messenberg, who brings a really, really good question to us.
Do you want to talk about PPA Lakeland, or do you want to talk about that after?
We'll talk about that after.
Perfect.
So shoes is a really interesting topic to me because one, I wouldn't say I'm an expert on shoes. Two, there's a lot of good content out there online. I think his name's Foot Doctor Zach or something. He will cut in. He reviews a lot of different shoes, kind of like Pickleball Studio, but shoes. We'll cut through the shoes, talk about different shoes. He just released a video, I think last week, talking about top 5 best indoor shoes for pickleball and then outdoor shoes for pickleball too, or
Really?
something. So I haven't watched that yet, but so I'm no expert. This is just kind of what Matt and I think on the experience that we have had for shoes. But yeah, Christy just kind of asked us about what shoes do you recommend for serious players and what shoes do we both like wearing. Again, I don't think I'm an expert. I don't think you're that big of an expert too, but we've both worn these shoes. So we just kind of wanted to dive in a little more about that. So I'll let you go first. Just kind of talk to me about your different pairs of shoes that you've worn. Try to talk to me about your oldest shoes to your newest shoes now.
Well, I got some right here that I will definitely show. So,
Okay.
my favorite shoe of all time. Do you know which one I'm going to pick, by the way, right now? Wait, guess.
The Jet Mox.
Yes, they are the Jet Mox.
The women's Jet Mox.
These are men's Jet Mox.
For the record, I think they're women's shoes because if you Google those shoes, they don't have any in that color scheme for men's, and they have that color scheme, but it says women's Jet Mox shoes. So I like to make fun of Matt because I think he wears ladies' shoes because he has cute little petite feet.
Thank you so much, Roman.
Okay, so
What a backhanded compliment.
yeah. Okay, so talk to me about the Jet Mox.
So I got these around probably 1.5 to 2 years ago.
Are they
originally.
actually that gray, or is that or were
No, they're
they
supposed to be white. They're supposed to be white. Yeah.
So did you walk in the mud?
Probably. These became my outdoor shoes. As you can see, they're pretty worn down there.
Can I see this?
Yeah. So let me just show some.
Okay.
So these are the lightest weight shoe that I've used, which is, I would rank that quality number 1 on my scale.
Can I have your other pair?
The other shoe of the
Shoe?
pair.
My apologies.
I'm going to get flamed for inflation instead of inflammation. There's my other shoe to the pair. You're welcome.
That's all smart. That's all smart, but he took a bite out of his shoe right here.
My 2 brain cells.
Like, look at that. There's a literal bullet hole. So smart.
Don't know what happened there. Yeah, these things are worn down. So again, the quality I like the most is that these are the most lightweight shoe that I've used. Another really high quality thing about this shoe is
those stink.
right here, the 4-foot protection. There is a significant amount of hard plastic right there that I slide kind of like this when I slide on my feet to get a ball that's short or to the side. So these have protected that area. Some shoes don't have that, and it goes right through the mesh, and then you're out of a shoe in like a month. Durability, I would say these are average. They did last me quite a while, but as you can see, they've broken down. I think the mesh material on the top is what makes them lightweight. So, yeah, I love these shoes. The traction is obviously great. The stability, if you're looking for a more stable shoe, this is not the shoe.
They're light.
It is very light and low to the ground, but usually if they're very lightweight, you're sacrificing stability in a shoe. If they're very stable, like I guess you have them, the Court Strike Pros. Those are a very stable shoe, but they're not very lightweight. So,
Brought to you by Michelin Rubber Soles. Thanks, Michelin.
thanks, Michelin. What a great logo, by the way. The Michelin, Man. Dude, iconic.
Really
Absolutely
is
iconic.
Okay.
Next pair is the Court Strike, not the Pros. These are the normal Court Strikes. Selkirk Court Strikes. These are actually pretty similar to the Jet Mox. They have the mesh upper, very lightweight. They have a very similar foam sole here. And as you can see, very similar wear patterns to the Babolat. I actually really like these shoes. I like the look of the Jet Mox about 100 times more than these. I do not like the look of these.
Because these are real men's shoes.
They are real men's shoes. As you can see right here. So this is what I was saying about the Babolat Jet Mox. So right there, you can see, I hope, in there. How close can I get right there? You can see that. You can see the little wear mark right there. It's starting to wear through the plastic. So the Babolats, that would never happen with these. I've actually used these less than the Babolats, and these have still worn through at that spot. So durability-wise, they're worse, but again, very lightweight, and I like them. So I'll go over my last shoe here after you go over some. Go ahead.
Okay, so my first initial shoe was the
Hold on. One more really. Let's rate each shoe out of 10. So I'm gonna rate the Jet Mox. I would say, since they're my favorite, probably a 9. I don't think they're the perfect shoe. Selkirk's Court Strike, I'll go 8.
Okay.
Out of 10.
Okay. These are the Selkirk Court Strike Pros. So very similar to what Matt was just showing, but this is just the Pro version. Big fun fact about me is I really like white shoes. Really
Same here.
don't like any other color, even black on my shoes. Just not a big fan personally. So I kind of struggle with finding just all white shoes because for some reason, Pickleball likes to make bright neon shoes. Ben Johns.
Yes.
I just don't love that. But
No.
beyond that, these Selkirks were really nice. These were probably one of my first Pickleball. Nope, I had Adidas Light Strikes, which I really enjoyed those.
Really?
I really did. They were really light. It felt good. I have wider feet than Matt, and I really enjoyed these for sure. These, like Matt said, these are a little heavy, heavier, but I felt really locked in on them. It took me a little bit to break in shoes, in which I don't really have any struggle breaking in shoes. I don't really get blisters or anything, but when I first put these on, they were very heavy for me, which I did not love. But then after a little bit, I broke them in. Very breathable, I thought, in my opinion. Really good looking shoe. I think it's probably my favorite for sure.
Yeah, that looks way better than the Court Strikes.
Yeah, it's just a classy white.
Yeah, those are super clean.
So it looks really, really good.
Super clean.
My biggest gripe about these shoes was wearing out. So as you can see, I do a lot of toe drag, especially on my left toe. These are actually Matt's pair of shoes, but mine is so worn out that I can feel like when I step, I can feel like it's crooked.
Yeah.
Which is crazy to me. So unfortunately,
Always having a moment here.
Unfortunately, I go through a pair of shoes like this in maybe 2, max 3 months or so. It's very quick, especially for the Selkirks. That's what I don't love about them is the durability was not my favorite, but I believe they have a 6-month warranty for the sole.
They do.
For the sole.
They
of the
do.
shoe. So
overall, Selkirk customer service is pretty much second to none.
Sure.
I don't even know if you even have to send them a photo. You just say like, "Hey, my shoe is worn." They
yeah,
have a QR code when you buy the shoe, and they'll give you a shoe within a week.
I'm a huge shoe snob. I love different types of shoes, so that's probably a big reason I didn't just get another pair, but I for sure would consider another pair of these.
Yeah. Yeah, I like the stability of those. I didn't like how heavy they were and stiff out of the box. They felt like clunky out of the box.
Yeah.
The mesh, the Court Strike normals felt so much better out of the box because they're just the mesh. That mesh bends a lot more.
Yeah.
So
moving on to the Diadem shoes. I don't actually know the exact model of them, but these shoes are from Diadem.
Make up a name for them. The Diadem what?
The Diadem Demons.
All right, perfect. The Diadem Demon
Sounds like-
Speed Pros.
Sounds like a little minor league baseball team.
Diadem Demons.
Anyways, these are the Diadems. I wore these for maybe 2 months. Biggest thing with this was it's a little
Stiff?
It's a little stiff. Like
Okay.
even if I bend this right now, it's a little hard to maneuver around. I really like the rubber. Like it's a hard rubber, just kind of like your Babolats.
Yep.
Babolats. Yeah.
Yep.
So it's really nice. You can see sometimes my toe would drag on the inside, so it's a little worn out. It's black, which is fine. It's not a big deal, but I wish it was all white.
Yeah.
Beyond that, it's a little heavier base, so super stable, but sometimes it would kind of hurt my feet. So that's why I didn't love them. So
Really? And they were the right size, you think?
yeah, it just kind of
Too narrow or what?
no, I don't really know what was wrong with it. It's just like I'd put them on and my feet would just kind of hurt for a bit for like 15 minutes, and then after I get used to it, it would just
Weird.
be fine.
I
But
wonder why.
no idea. But Diadems, they're a good brand. I just don't think that they know what they're doing in the shoe realm quite yet.
Okay.
That's just my opinion, but I have no idea. I mean, they treated me well for the time being. Durability, they were actually very good, very durable, which is really nice. You can see that I had a lot of toe drag right here, which wasn't my favorite, but is what it is. Rating these shoes, so rating the Selkirk Court Strike Pros, I would say 8.5. Rating these, I would probably say 6.
Okay. Perfect.
So,
I like it.
again, both of these shoes, nothing wrong with them. I would, if I had to order them again, I would. It's just personal preference and kind of what I like.
Do you think those diadems are heavy or not?
Yes, those diadems are
Okay.
a little heavy. That is something I was going to say.
So show them up
Let
there
me-
one more time.
Okay.
The diadems really, really quick. So into the camera here. So you can see this looks like a little heavier like material. There's not as much mesh outlined on the shoe. And look how much, obviously the mesh is all the way around. It's like almost a 360 behind that. So I think that's, if you ever like see photos online, you almost know right away they'll be lightweight with probably not much stability. If you see a lot of mesh, if
Yeah.
you don't see a lot of mesh, it'll probably be very stable shoe, but heavier.
Yep. I'm gonna go through mine before you go
ahead.
through yours. Skechers. These are my current shoes right now. Again, all white with a little
Clean.
silver on them. I think they look really clean. So far, probably my favorite shoe. There's some really good things about these and a few bad things. First, shout out to Goodyear.
Oh, really? Goodyear.
We're all about cars today, but Goodyear tires is the same
Tire companies.
exact thing. Kind of like Michelin, but durability wise, these are very good. You can see that I have some toe drag right there, so it's kind of wearing out.
How long
but
have you been using those?
I've been using these for, let me find out quick. It hasn't been too long, which is good.
Okay.
Let's see.
One thing I want to say really quick with all my shoes, I did use them quite a lot. So while you do see a pretty heavy wear pattern on those, I use them a lot. It's not like I only use them for a month and I'm getting that significant wear pattern. So
I can't
just a
figure out
disclaimer
how.
there.
I can't figure out how long I've had them. I would say about 2 months. 2
Okay.
months.
Okay.
Ish. Very comfortable shoe right from the get go. Like very snug, very cushioned all around your heel, your tongue. I feel really locked in. Biggest gripes I have about these shoes, durability is really good too, which is really nice. Biggest gripes I have about these shoes is the sole is a little too tall. So when I first got these shoes, I felt like I was too high off the ground. So when I pushed off the ground, I didn't get that response time that I wanted.
Okay.
And the other thing is long laces. I don't like the long laces. And
That's a very interesting little intricate thing.
they're not bad, but when I tie them like this, I don't like it when my shoelace is that big.
Yeah.
I think that looks a little ugly.
Yeah, it does. You'd have to like triple it or something.
Yeah, I like shorter laces just because like it looks better, but this is just totally. I mean, it's not a big deal, but it's not great. Looks wise as well, probably my least favorite looking shoe on me, but I don't mind the look from the side profile.
Okay.
So, but the other thing is that these are also $100. So I go through shoes pretty quick. So I figured every 2 to 3 months, if I need a new pair, it's totally fine. I'll just get another pair.
Is there any warranty or anything?
Didn't look into that, if I'm being honest. So yeah, those are kind of my shoes that I've worn. I would say this is probably based on price and everything, I would probably say 9 out of 10.
Wow. Okay.
I would say it's pretty tied with the Selkirks, but the looks and the price is just a little notch. The looks aren't as good as Selkirks, but the price, I mean, they're what, $40 cheaper?
Yeah, probably around
like
there.
That, so
now here's what I'll say about the Selkirk. Since they have that warranty, if you do play a lot and you're kind of value conscious, even though you're dropping 140 at first, the fact that you can just
get another
pair
yeah,
if you play a lot is critical.
Yeah.
A lot of other shoe companies have 0 warranty and you're just screwed. And a month later, you're dropping another 150.
Yeah.
When you get them for free from Selkirk. So Selkirk does have a really good program there. So I'll move on to the last pair here. As you will notice very quickly, we have 6 pairs here?
6 pairs.
All of them are white. So these ones I just got here. Company called DAPS. Okay. So there's features I really like and features that I myself don't like. So they're heavier. They're kind of like the stable shoe, right?
Okay.
You notice here, yep.
Can I have a shoe?
You can have one shoe of the pair. There you go.
These are stiff.
They're stiff. So notice here, they have a very thick outsole right there. Okay. And the sole goes all the way to the forefoot there. So that's a good and bad thing. Good thing is the energy return is second to none. By far the best that I've seen, meaning that when you're stepping or you're jumping or you're moving side to side, you literally feel like you're bouncing because that sole is so thick, and it has nice cushion. Now, of course, they're a little heavier because of that added material to the shoe. So they do have a gum bottom as well. They are almost too grippy for a pickleball shoe. Like I'm gonna have to wear these. I'll be more excited when I wear these down because they're almost too grippy now. But these have a lot of really good qualities that some people might like as well. So they got the carbon fiber shank in the middle, just for added stability in the middle of your foot there. And then they have kind of like what you call it, like a kind of a grippy insole there in the shoe that kind of locks your foot in place. Another thing about these is they have a lot of cushion. Could you zoom in on like the cushion on the side here maybe? They have the most cushion that I've seen to kind of lock your foot in place at the back there on your heel. So if you have like a heel problems like plantar fasciitis, something like that, this shoe is going to benefit you a lot. I mean, there's thick, even around like the side here, like this sides, there's like a thick padding. So that's really nice for stability and injury prevention for this shoe. But they're a little heavier and they're very stable. So there's kind of a caveat to that. They have a nice forefoot protection as well for if you slide as well. So overall, I would say I've only worn these, I think, once or twice. So I can't give a super accurate rating out of the box just simply because they're maybe a little heavier. And I personally like lightweight. I'll say they're about an 8 out of 10, 8.5.
Okay.
I think everything about them is super high quality besides not being lightweight. That's my only gripe about them. So Other than that, they're fantastic.
Okay.
Like you literally, I want you to play in these because it literally feels like you're like floating, you're bouncing, which can be like they're so thick that
Are you
I have
bringing
rolled
these-
my ankle a few times because they're almost too high off the ground.
Yeah.
So
Are you bringing these this weekend?
I will be wearing these
Nice.
this weekend.
Nice. Yeah. So I looked at these shoes earlier today. So Matt actually showed them to me last week. And I first said that these looked like Etnies. So I did
You
not
still feel that way?
from the top, I think that they're a little ugly. I actually saw them today and I tried them on, and I didn't play in them. I juked a little bit on the court.
That was
around.
funny.
I was athletic.
You look
I was
like a
breaking
running
ankles.
back out there.
Anyways, I tried these on. First of all, it was a little hard for me to get my foot in because of the gel. The gel, it's like a gel insert, and my sock actually kind of gets stuck on it.
Right.
But I actually enjoyed that because my foot felt pretty locked
Yep.
in.
Yep. So once you get it in, it's fine. But you're trying, and it almost sticks to your sock.
Exactly. The coolest thing about this is that it looks like a good sneaker. Like I would wear this out. Like I would just wear this even if I didn't play pickleball. And it's a classy look. And I actually really like it.
That's a cool thing. Like when I get done wearing these, I'll just wear these out.
Don't do
You
that.
know?
Court shoes should stay on the court if you want to take good care of your shoes.
Okay, I'm saying after I'm done with them.
Okay.
You
then
Goontron.
Goontron.
Yeah.
I am Megatron.
We need-
I am Optimus Prime, and I am calling all Autobots.
I am Optimus Prime. I'm so much better at that, dude. Get on my level. We'll see. You're actually bringing this up.
Like us. There's more to them that meets the eye.
That meets the eye.
I am an Optimus Prime, and I send this message to any survivors, to any survivor Autobots. Blah, 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 blah.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Yeah.
Are you?
We are
Oh my
waiting.
gosh, Ollie is slipping and sliding.
Directed by Michael Bay.
Yes. Legendary movie series, Megan Fox.
Oh my gosh. One of the best movie series. Anyways, back to our topic.
Shia LaBeouf.
Apologize. I put these shoes on today. I thought they looked incredible on my feet when I was looking down at it. Very, very grippy on the court. Like Matt said, maybe a little too grippy. A little heavy on the shoe, just the bottom, like the sole is a little heavy, but honestly, I didn't notice it on the court. So
Really stable.
yeah. My biggest fear with this is how much leather is on the actual shoe. I feel like it's not as breathable just because there is less mesh. But the leather is my only concern, but really, really good looking shoe. So
Yeah. And if you want a discount on these, I do have a discount code. So reach out to Cheerboy and I will hook you up.
Sure boy.
Sure boy.
Okay. That is all we had for our listener question. Thank you, Chrissy, for asking that great question.
That was a very good question.
Again, before you guys buy any shoes, I would definitely recommend Foot Dr. Zach on YouTube. Lots of great, insightful information there. So, all right, last part of our podcast today. Just kind of want to talk about the PPA Lakeland Preview. We are filming this about a week before Matt actually goes out and plays. He'll fly out in a few days. So Matt will actually be at the PPA Lakeland, which is awesome. He's playing with his boy
Nisal.
So I'm excited to see how they do. Hoping that they take home first place
he's
or
so
at
good,
least
dude.
podium or something.
If
but
we do bad, it will be 100% on me. 100%. He is the more consistent,
we know.
legit player.
We know.
He's sick.
Anyways,
And he's a lefty.
he is a lefty, which is disgusting.
Disgusting.
So we won't really talk too much about this since we are at a little over an hour and 20 minutes. But kind of just wanted to talk to you just really quick.
Yep.
What have you done in the last 2 weeks to kind of prep for this tournament?
So we've played a few practice matches together, obviously. We have played in a tournament. We played in the Summer Slam, got third in the 5-0 to 5-5 division. And I think we gel really, really well. I don't really think there's any communication errors because with the righty-lefty combo, if you don't play a lot, it's like you have two forehands in the middle, right?
Yep.
So you're always like, whoa, you should have took that one or you should have took that one. So I just feel we have that natural connection. I think and he's super positive on the court as well.
Yeah.
His positivity and his, talk to me as a partner is always a highlight every time I play with him. That's my one takeaway. So it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to play Moneyball on Thursday, which is typically
Moneyball.
Typically, I would say average player 5'2", 5'3".
Okay.
We're going to play 5-0 on Saturday, which I would say typically average is a little lower, probably 5-0 to 5-1.
Okay.
So Moneyball is going to be awesome, very tough. As of right now, at this very moment, there are 12 teams in the Moneyball, maximum of 16. So that's, I believe, the only division in all of PPA that they cut off. Any division. Qualifiers, they don't. Main draw, they don't. And any other division, they put as unlimited. So pretty interesting stuff there.
Okay.
Then there's 18 teams as of right now in the 5-0. So if we medal out of that many teams, I would consider that a huge win because there are going to be a lot of good players down there. But very excited.
If you medal, I will
$1 million.
I will Venmo you and Esau $50 each.
I don't want money. I want pride.
Okay, never mind.
I want you to talk to Marcus to give me the biggest trophy that he can possibly order and hand that to me.
Well, you got to get first place, buddy.
I want you to knight me with a pickleball paddle. I knight you as champion.
That's crazy that is worth more than $50 to Matt.
Yeah. I don't care about money. I care about recognition. That's what I care about.
You're not good enough?
What?
You feel like you're not good enough?
For what?
Like that you need recognition?
Yeah, probably.
All right, and in today's episode, we are talking
Give
about
me medals.
Personal issues in pickleball and how you are not worth enough.
Especially in Esau.
Please don't bully
He knows
my boy
he's the better
Matt.
player. I'll ride his coattails.
Well, I think we all know that. So,
The goat.
moving on.
It's going to be sick. I cannot wait for warmer weather, too. It'll be 40 degrees warmer each day. It'll be awesome. Billy will be golfing as well.
Oh, Nice golfs?
Yes, he does.
Okay.
He loves golf.
Is he a lefty when he golfs too?
I don't know. He's not the greatest player. I think he literally started, I don't know, last year or something, or even this year, but.
Okay. And your parents are down there now?
Yep.
Nice.
We'll be staying with
they're
them.
already down there.
Yep.
Okay.
They are.
Tell them I say hello.
I will not do that. So yeah, that'll be fun. I'm not gonna.
Okay.
Why would I ever mention you to anyone?
All right. The last thing I kind of want to talk about PPA. Or PPA Lakeland is when does it start? Is it this weekend?
It's next weekend.
So it doesn't start until okay.
What, the 18th or something? 18th.
Okay. So by the time this pod is out, you will already be down there. So I kind of wanted to talk about a few predictions. Matt and I did a fantasy draft.
I wonder if it's a progressive draw or not. I don't know.
Okay. Anyways, Matt and I did a fantasy draft just kind of for fun to just kind of see, just have a little more fun watching. I think a few of you guys can follow along with our fantasy draft as well. I think what we're planning on doing is loser either has to pay or get punished. Some punishments that we thought about would be eating a full can of whipped cream during the next episode or getting hit in the face with a plate full of whipped cream. If you have any other recommendations, please feel free to let us know. But we will be coming up with the punishment.
Yes.
Pretty soon.
Pretty soon. I'm excited. I'm excited to get some feedback on that.
Yeah. So
I think just a classic like blueberry pie in the face.
sure
Or
sure.
pie. I think that'd be hilarious.
So Matt and I, we essentially did a quick fantasy draft before we got ready for the podcast. Matt, just kind of walk us through the system that we did.
we did a little snake draft. We're gonna award 3 points for a gold finisher, 2 points for silver, 1 point for bronze. Going forward, we would love to do this maybe with our listeners. You think about like fantasy football, that to get interactive with their fans. A lot of those pods, they have like their own listener leagues.
Yep.
So I think it'd be pretty cool to do like, I don't know, a snake draft, and you can award gold, silver, and bronze. If it's like a deep, let's say we have a 10-person league and we do a snake draft every tournament, which would be sweet. I think we'd have to award like a team makes the round of 16. It's 1 point, quarters is 2, semis is 3, and gold is 4, or something like that.
Yeah.
So we drafted. Roman has a pretty built squad here. You got ALW for women's singles, automatic dub. You got ALW for... I just realized you got her for all 3 disciplines. This is unfair.
Can you imagine if
I'll get a pie in the
I
face.
lose, or if Anna Lee Waters loses in singles, and then
For the first time over 500 days.
I would feel so... I would call her and say... I would actually slide in her DMs and say, ALW, I'm so sorry. That is on me.
Don't worry. I'll talk to her at the tournament for
You
you.
sure can.
Yeah.
And then
I'll console her.
Yeah. She will not respond to my DM. So,
Oh, God, no.
yeah.
No chance.
Okay. Well, so I got ALW for women's singles. And then who else? Or what are we talking about?
You got Jeannie Bouchard and Leah Jansen. I got Paris Todd, Fahey, and Buckner.
Okay.
You got ALW for all 3 things.
Okay.
That is unfair.
What
should
is...
have
Okay, let's
changed that
talk
up.
about men's singles.
I got Fed, Hayworth, and my guy, John Lucian Goins. 16-year-old phenom.
16.
GOAT. Already won 2 PPA tournaments. He is disgusting. Chess player. Very smart guy.
Chess player. Okay.
Nerdy guy.
Okay.
But he's very good. Hunter, Alshon, and Ben Johns you went with in singles, which is a ballsy move.
I took my risk on Ben. I feel like he has the experience that maybe he just will have a good day. He probably won't, but yeah, he's had a good track record in the past. So I was like, well,
In the past is a key word there.
yeah, maybe he will bounce back one day.
If
So,
he even plays. I feel like he backs
if
out
he
every
even
other
plays.
tournament.
Okay.
Mixed, you got Ben, ALW, Daskew, Rohrbach who are playing together. And then you got Fed and Paris. That's
good.
That's a really, really underrated good team.
Yeah.
I got Alshon, Tyra Black.
That'll be good too.
Very good team. J-Dub and Georgia, who have beaten
That's
Ben and
super
ALW.
good.
And then Tardio and Jesse
Irvine.
Irvine.
Okay.
And then what do you got for men's dubs? You got Alshon, Daskew, you got CJ and J-Dub.
Yep.
Very good team. 2 very good teams. Onsens and Frazier for your sleeper pick. I love that. I got Jaume Martinez Vic, Jay DeVilliers for my sleeper pick. Then I got Fed and Tyson and Gabe and Ben for my men's dubs pick. I have Tyra Paris, Georgia, and Rohrbacher, and the Kawamotos for my women's doubles picks. You have ALW again. Who's going to win? Etta and Parento, and then Fahey and Pisnik. So that's the quick rundown. I'm rethinking this point system already. I think we should award like quarterfinals, round of 16. Well, we'll see how this goes first, and then it'd be fun to do like a league or something, right? I don't know. It'd be really cool.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll have
Going forward.
If anyone has any ideas on how to set that up, I think that'd be a lot of fun to just kind of interact a little more with you guys, get a little more pro pickleball involved in our lives, and just kind of watch
Fun
more.
fact, PPA did do a pick'em nationwide. You could go on their website, ppatour.com, and do like a pick'em at one point. It was actually pretty fun.
Huh.
So
Interesting. Okay, well, that's kind of all we have
do we
today.
want to shout out the Minnesota players?
So that's a big wrap on Yes We Do.
Okay. We got Mo. We got pro players, that is. We got Mo going out, Onik, Adam Harvey, It doesn't look like Zoe is playing. I'd have to double check on that.
Okay.
So some really high quality. I don't think Moda is playing either, but some of our own 3 of our signed pros here in Minnesota. Good luck. Hope you guys do great. I believe I'm playing against Adam Harvey this Saturday before my flight. So I'm going to warm him up. So if he does well, that's all because of me. I want all the recognition.
Yeah,
He's going to beat me 11-0, 11-0 and be like, all right, I just warmed you up, buddy.
Yeah, Adam Harvey's
You're ready.
Tui is disgusting.
Best in the game. Him and Onik, honestly, have two of the best Tuis in the world.
Okay. All right. Well, that's a wrap for today. Today we kind of talked about just how to improve at every single level. Kind of talked about Christy's shoe question and kind of talked about our walkout song. So again, we want to hear from you guys. It really helps us when you comment, so that way we get content to talk about. We can answer any questions. Big thanks to everyone who has already asked us questions in our community. Hopefully this is helpful to at least a few of you, because I know Matt and I really enjoy just kind of talking on these podcasts, just kind of learning more about each other, but also maybe helping other people in the community as well, because we really appreciate each and every one of you, especially the people that stick around and watch the whole podcast. So please make sure to follow us on Instagram, YouTube, like, comment, subscribe. Really gets the algorithm out there, helps us build our brand and our channel a little more. So, yeah, we work pretty hard on these videos, but we also have a lot of fun doing it too. So,
yeah, we next week we should be filming after I get back. I'll be gone for 8 days.
Yep,
which will be fun because then we can recap how I did, and then we can recap the PPA tournament that happened. So. Very excited to do episode 5 coming up, the big 5.
Episode 5. Actually, I was told that most podcasts don't get past episode 5.
Really?
So once we hopefully upload episode 5,
we will be past those.
We will be
past
episode 5. I guess.
Is that a milestone?
I don't really know where else.
Should we get to episode 10 before a milestone? I think that'd be a good one. Double digits.
We'll see. We have fun doing these. Again,
thank you, everyone.
We appreciate everyone in our community. You're a big reason that we even started this channel. So
much love.
Big thanks to a lot of you guys, especially the people asking questions as well too. So
I know a lot of you have asked about when we'll have guests and stuff, and we eventually will. So be on the lookout for future pods.
Yeah, it's a big learning curve, especially for audio and stuff. I mean, this last week, I used a whole robot voice. So I learned to not do that. Hopefully, I'm going to check as soon as this podcast is done. But anyways, we are out.
Oh, did you see that one? It hit the table and then...
Say bye, Ollie.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.